Hello, beautiful people. Are all having a good day today? I sure hope you are. Today, I'm back on Warframe to bring you guys another build video. Today's build is going to be on the newest Warframe that dropped recently, Sirius and Orion. I know I'm extremely late to this party, but hey, it's better late than never, right? These two are absolutely amazing. I have so much fun playing them. They are very unique in the sense that you can swap in between the two during battle. I know they're very similar to like Equinox, but at the same time though, they're very different from Equinox, considering they're both can be on the field at the same time. One can be casting abilities and stuff on their own without you having to do anything. It's very cool, man. If they can do this, I'm excited to see what these could be doing for future Warframes, right? These guys are so versatile, in fact, that making the builds for these two can go so many different ways. They're just that good, man. I just see what they're both good at, and I just made a build, separately for both of them on what fits them both. So, yeah, this build is Steel Path viable. I mean, it's very easy to make a Steel Path build for them, but yeah, it is Steel Path viable, in case you're wondering. If you want to take the build for yourself, you can, or get some inspiration from it, whatever rolls your boat. So I'm not going to stall any longer. Let's head right into the build, shall we? Alrighty guys, so first things first, as usual, when it comes to the build videos, I like to focus on the Archon shards first. Now, like I said in my Pro Day video, you do not have to run the Archon shards that I run. This is just personal preferences, so do what you want, right? I'm running 2 yellows for casting speed, mainly because of their 4th ability, since, compared to all the other abilities in their kit, their 4th ability tends to come out relatively slow. So I like to use casting speed on here because it makes them clash faster, so you can get your crit chance a lot faster. So that can be very helpful for if you're just trying to get some crazy damage out, right? And I'm running 1 Tau Force Red for ability duration, mainly for Sirius, because I wanted his abilities to last just a little bit longer. Or, I mean, in turn, Orion's ability is going to last longer too, so that's good. But I'm mainly using it for Sirius. Speaking of Sirius, let's go into his build. So, when it comes to making a build for Sirius, what I like to do, I wanted to focus primarily on range because of this light sanctuary. I wanted this thing to cover as much ground as possible because, this is like your main source of survivability outside of Orion's 2nd ability, right? Damage reduction, healing, the revive effect if you're inside of it, just overall, this is going to keep you alive most of the time. So we wanted to make sure it covers as much ground as possible. So we're running growing power in the aura slot because, it's growing power. The increased ability strength is always nice. Prime flow for increased max energy, overextended for increased range, stretch for increased range, augured reach for increased range, Archon vitality for the extra health, but with the added bonus of abilities applying heat twice. Both of Sirius's 1st and 2nd ability can inflict heat, so this can be very helpful. Well, for some reason, Sirius's 2nd ability doesn't count as ability damage. I don't know why. This only applies to his 1st ability. I mean, I use his 1st ability a lot, but I still don't know why it doesn't apply to his 2nd ability. But regardless though, Prime continuity for increased ability duration, Equilibrium because I just love this mod, and Blind Rage for increased ability strength. Now, when it comes to running strength on Sirius, I would say just run enough to get the maxed out damage reduction from Light Sanctuary, which is the max of 75%. You may be wondering why it's not 75 here. That's because of Most Augmented. If you get enough kills, this maxed out will give you the max amount of 75%. And for the other arcane, I legit did not know what else to run, so I said, frick it, let's put Energize on so we can have the energy to spam abilities. Because these two are very ability spam heavy, as you can tell, right? So honestly, when it comes to arcanes, I'm going to be so for real with you guys. When it comes to arcanes, you can run whatever you want. Because these two are so flexible and so good that I legit did not know what I wanted to run on these two. So I just put these two on here. So yeah, that's Sirius's build. Let's look at Orion's build. So for when it comes to Orion, I focus more on strength, mainly for his 1st ability, since, you know, his first ability is your way of armor stripping. So I'll say, okay, let me put enough strength on so he can fully armor strip. On top of that, this can inflict the slash status effect, and that is overall just a good status effect. So yeah, this is gonna be your main way of like killing those tanky enemies, right? That's really about it. When it comes to the other stats, I put like a mix of both duration and range, mainly for the black hole, since, you know, it's a black hole, right? You want the black hole to last long as possible, since this is your crowd control, and you want range so it can pull enemies from far away distances, right? So mods, for your slot, we got corrosive projection. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you have two separate aura mods for Sirius and Orion, you actually get the benefits from both of them. The game actually tells you if you're running two of the same aura mods, only one of them will work, so it's highly suggested that you just run two separate ones. So corrosive projection and growing power, the two best ones, makes sense here, right? Augur Seekers for increased ability strength, Augur Reach for increased ability range, Equilibrium for, again, it's Equilibrium, Prime Continuity for ability duration, Blind Rage for increased ability strength, Stretch for increased ability range, Vitality again for the increased health and, you know, heat applying twice. If you're wondering what ability inflicts heat, is his third ability, the black hole, which most of the time I'm going to be spamming with Orion. And Prime Flow for increased ability energy. And for increased energy, oh my god. And I'm running the exact same arcanes on Orion as I did Sirius, because again, you could literally just run wherever you want on these two. I did not know what to put on these two, so I said frick it, default. So yeah, these guys, like I said, are very versatile and very easy to make builds on. As you can tell, both of their builds are very, very similar. So yeah, to fully show you guys what these guys are capable of, we're gonna go into a Steel Path Void survival mission, so that way you can see just how good they are. So let's do that, shall we? Alrighty guys, so here we are, Steel Path Void mission, survival mission to be specific, to show you guys just how good Sirius and Orion is. Now, I don't know if I said this during the builds and stuff, right? These guys are more like a weapon platformer slash ability caster type frames. So most of the damage you're going to be dealing with Sirius and Orion are going to be coming from their weapons. But at the same time though, you want to be casting their abilities and stuff a lot, since you want to get their little, I guess you can call it like their passive, like the thing on the bottom right. You want to make sure that thing's filled up so you can use their fourth ability, which is the coolest ability in their entire kit. Like, this is so cool, man. Like, they just start fighting each other and they're just causing collateral damage in the area. That crap is so sick, man. But yeah, that's gonna be the entire play loop, or the whole play style here. Just casting abilities and then using your weapon for the main source of damage. So I'm actually gonna tell you guys my play style when it comes to these two, or rather like the whole gameplay loop when it comes to Sirius and Orion. When it comes to the Sirius side of things, you're gonna be mainly just keeping your second and third ability up at all times, since for one, your third ability is outside of Orion's second ability, your main source of survivability. The healing, the damage reduction, the revival effect of you having to die inside of it, just all that is extremely, extremely good. And then obviously when it comes to Orion, keep your second ability up, because if the enemy having to hit you during all this, which they will, puts down a little clone that draws enemy fire away from you, so that's even more crowd control. Orion's more about crowd control, I see. Since its third ability, the black hole is just doing this, as you can see on the screen right here. So yeah, make sure you keep Orion's second ability and Sirius' second and third ability up at all times, right? And then Orion's black hole, what I like to do, I like to just throw it. If there's like a big group of enemies, I always throw that thing down. Something to just draw them all in together, and you can just start doing a bit of that, right? Doing what I was doing right there. Now, since you're going to be spamming abilities a lot with these two, which that's something that you want to do, since you're going to be spamming abilities all the time with these two, you're going to be constantly getting their little passive gauge at the bottom right up. So whenever that's filled, I would highly suggest, especially if there's like enemies all around you, I would highly suggest you just use that, you know, get the damage out on it, and then, you know, just go back to normal. Most of the time, the enemies are dead before I can even get that fourth hit in, or like the, well, not the fourth hit, the final hit of their fourth ability, right? The big old I don't know what you call it. It's like a special animation. I might try to get it off to show you guys what I'm trying to say here, because I'm not really good at explaining things, honestly. Oh yeah, I should also mention too that, you know, you'll occasionally switch to Orion to, like, you know, armor strip enemies, since that's like your main source of armor stripping is his third ability. Well, actually, matter of fact, that's the only way of armor stripping is his third ability, outside of your weapons inflicting the corrosive stats effect and stuff like that, right? So yeah, honestly, these two are just extremely fun, man. Like, there's really not much else to really say about these two, honestly. They're just extremely fun and extremely versatile. That's why I said that, like, making a steel path build for these two is extremely simple, since they're both just so good. If I were to give one piece of advice about Sirius and Orion, I would say run some weapons that are, like, extremely easy to use, like the Kuba new cores I'm running right here and the Kuba Sobek. These two are extremely easy to use because, like, you know, obviously if you're not playing as one of the brothers, they'll be moving around their own, shooting enemies and stuff. So if you have like an easy to use weapon on, they're gonna have like a very easy time getting kills and stuff. That's what I like to do. So I like to use very easy to use weapon on these two. So at least one, like, if I'm not playing as one of the brothers, the other brother can get some benefit besides just spamming their freaking abilities. Well, speaking of their abilities, can I just say I love this black hole? A lot of people, well, I shouldn't say a lot of people. I only know a few people. Some people, I should say, don't like the black hole because of how it functions, and I completely understand. This thing can be, oh, that's the wrong thing. This thing can be kind of weird at times, right? Like, one minute you're not looking at it, and the next it's somehow on the other side of the map, right? And you don't know how it got over there that fast. But I just love interacting with it. The interaction with it is just one of the funnest things about Sirius and Orion. I love how Sirius can pull it towards him and Orion can push it away from him. And D's encouraging you to play like this because it extends duration whenever you do stuff like that. So it's actually good, right? I don't know how that happened. It's actually good that you're doing that. It's a good thing that you're constantly using their first ability to play around the black hole. Again, some people don't like the black hole, but me, I freaking love it. This is honestly one of my favorite parts about playing as Sirius and Orion. It's just playing around with this black hole. I know it seems kind of silly, but, like, I can't get over it. I mean, it's a freaking black hole, people. Like, don't blame me. It's a black hole. You cannot say that that crap is not cool. Speaking of which, where is the Acolyte? Well, yeah, like, the Acolyte should have spawned in by now. We're about to hit the 5-minute mark, and this Acolyte's here. I'm trying to show you how easy it is to kill an Acolyte with these guys, because all you have to do is just switch to Orion, armor strip, and then just use their fourth ability. Simple as that, right? But his Acolyte is scared, and it doesn't want to come out because he knows he's going to get absolutely wiped the floor with if he tries something. Oh, never mind. There he is. He heard me talking smack. All right, so let me show you guys, right? So, where is he? Okay, 4. Armor strip. Oh, never mind. It's violence. It's violence. Never mind. The motherfucker returns your abilities off. Oh, I died. Oh no, this is actually a good chance to show you guys. Watch this, right? Bam. I'm in the light sanctuary. I just got revived. I didn't even have to do anything. It revived me. Now, I know that was extremely awkward, right? Because I just died right there. But to be fair, it's violence, right? It's violence. The guy who we all hate the most, the guy who turns your abilities and stuff off, I deserve a little bit of slack there. You guys know what would have happened if it wasn't violence. I would have armor stripped him, I would have used my fourth ability, and he would have been dead. I don't know how I died right there. But yeah, he would have been dead. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But yeah, that's honestly my Sirius and Orion build with these guys. These guys are extremely good, like I said. It does not take much investment to use these guys. They're extremely easy to use, and building them is not hard at all. I don't know if that what D was going for when it comes to making these two. But they're both just extremely fun to use. I would highly recommend you get these two. This is, like, I don't know how to, like, properly explain it. Like, these guys, the whole play style of them, like, you know, like, just fighting each other while just causing collateral damage in the area with their fourth ability is so sick. I just love how their abilities work. It's nothing, like, insane about it, right? But I just love how it functions, though. Just overall, great Warframe. I can't wait to see what D is going to drop next with the newest Warframe after these guys. But yeah, that's my Sirius and Orion build with these guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any inspiration for me Let me know, like, you know, is there something that I should replace in the build? Is there some arcanes I should replace? Let me know, because I'm always ears open when it comes to advice and stuff, right? So, excuse me. Again, thank you for taking your time today to watch this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you smash the like button, but only do it if you enjoyed the video. Don't just press it. Don't just hit the like button just to do it. I want you guys to be genuine with me. If you actually did like the video, hit the like. If you didn't like the video, hit the dislike. Whatever rolls your boat, right? If you like my content or my personality, you can subscribe to the channel and you can always come back later. If you lost interest in my channel, you can always unsubscribe. No big deal. If you do subscribe, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I post the next video, which I'm gonna be real, my upload schedule is kind of dog water right now, so I be uploading one video a month. I seriously need to improve on that. I'm trying my best, guys. Okay, I'm sorry. I be busy with work and stuff. You know, life happens, right? So again, thank you for taking your time out today to watch this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.